Good morning. Welcome on into North Dakota. Today we are so excited because the FM Symphony is rolling out the red carpet for their upcoming Can't Miss event. We're talking about a night at the Oscars happening February 24th at our very own Fargo Theater, where our conductor, Jane Lindy Capistran, and viola player Tim Nelson will be performing. Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, we are dressed to the nines, the glitz and the glam already. Tell us about the night at the Oscars.
Well, we are so excited. It's our third annual Night at the Oscars at the Fargo Theater, where it's perfect to put film and music together. And so we have wonderful tunes that we're going to be playing. I'm really happy to be featuring a lot of the musicians from the orchestra. Hence, Tim, who is our principal violist, will be performing, as well as Sonia Bosca-Harrison, Jennifer Peterson, Tom Strait, and board member Dave Adams will be singing.
Wow. This is really incredible.
Yes.
So have we counted how many members are making up the symphony and the performance structure?
Well, there'll be about 60 members on stage.
Wow, okay.
And yes, in addition, of course, we have different films that go with some of our repertoire as well.
Yeah, kind of walk us through what it's like. I had the privilege of attending last year. It was such a fun evening, and it truly is the glitz and the glam. So dress up if you want to have a wonderful evening. But you scroll through films, and maybe some melodies you know, maybe some you don't.
Right, we have some tunes. Well, what I like to do is pick repertoire that has either been nominated for an Oscar or has won an Oscar. And so we'll be going back even to 1938 to Adventures of Robin Hood, where Korngold, wonderful composer, wrote the soundtrack. Will be as current as Barbie. So there's a lot of great repertoire that will be played that night.
How exciting. Okay, so what are you looking forward to the most, Tim? Have you performed in this setting before, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I haven't gotten to
Once or twice, huh?
Haven't done a stand-up solo, so it's always really fun to play at the Fargo Theater.
Yeah, how's the ambiance there as the, you know, a performer versus just an audience member?
Yeah.
Fun!
When we put the entire symphony on stage, it gets a little crowded on stage, but
it's funny.
the sound and the feeling is great.
Well, it's funny when you say that, because watching as an audience member, you're like, oh, this is incredible. They're all packed in and the acoustics are wonderful, you know, how funny. Versus you on stage and you're like, oh, Lord. Could hear a pin drop up there, I'm sure, but it always comes across so beautifully. So how do we get tickets?
Well, there are tickets available at the door, but it might be a good idea to get them early.
Okay.
You can go to the website fmsymphony.org and order tickets there. So it's quite easy to do that. You can even walk into the symphony office if you'd like to too, which is at the WDAY building. So
it's okay. We'll support. It's okay. So I think you're going to be performing this morning. Do we get a little sneak peek?
Well, I can play a little snippet.
Maybe.
Dr. Harrison's playing Schindler's List. I think I'm the comic relief.
Yes. Well, I'll tell you what Tim is doing.
Sure.
There is a great arrangement of Bohemian Rhapsody, and remember that was a film that won an Oscar.
Yes.
The Life of Freddie Mercury, and so Tim is taking over the voice of Freddie Mercury on his viola. So
We love that. How exciting. Yep, go ahead whenever you're ready. Bravo! I dare you not to sing along. Mama! Ooh, Fun fact, I was telling them I fell off the stage at my high school production. My choir class sang that song and I took a nosedive. So that song's so near and dear to my heart. Tell us again how we can get tickets and get involved.
Well, like I said, you can go to the website, fmsymphony.org. You could buy them at the door that night. There are probably a few left. And you can even go into the office of the FM Symphony to get them.
Perfect. And maybe somebody's never been out yet in all 3 of your years. What are you telling them? What can they expect with the show?
Well, it's a fun evening of tunes that probably a lot of people know,
Right.
because we all love movies, and the soundtracks to movies are kind of the soundtrack to life in a way. So it's really special to hear these and to see a live orchestra performing them. If you want, you can get dressed up and walk the red carpet. There'll be one there. You can come relaxed, however you want to come. And of course, the concessions are always open at the Fargo Theater, so you can have popcorn while you're watching and listening.
It really is a beautiful evening. Thank you so much for coming on this morning.
You're welcome.
Yes, we appreciate you sharing your talents with us. All right, he's got to get to class. We got to get out of here. All right, stick around. Plenty more coming up right here on North Dakota Today.